Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on September the 1st, 2021. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So coming up on Wednesday, we do have PMI numbers here, so watch out for these. Anything positive or above expectations, I should say, will be positive for the currency, so we'll keep an eye on that. We also have PMI numbers for UK, so same thing here, anything above expectations here, any positive number above what's expected will be positive for British pound. Now, very important here, we do have these OPEC meetings, so watch out for oil being impacted. So I would expect volatility in the price of oil. So any kind of comments that come out will have an impact on oil and in turn on Canadian dollar, because Canadian dollar is directly related to oil. Canada is a big exporter of oil, so it will have an impact on any Canadian dollar crosses. And then we also have ADP non-farm employment numbers coming out here as well. So these numbers are precursors to non-farm payroll numbers. If these come in higher than expectations, this will be a good thing for US dollar, and we could see US dollar go up, which means dollar crosses will drop in this case. Now, the more important number is the non-farm payroll number, which will come out on Friday. But this number here, because it's a precursor, we'll have to keep an eye on this one as well. Plus, we have ISM manufacturing PMI numbers, again, an important number. Anything above the expectation here will have a positive impact on US dollar as well. So that is it in terms of major data. So let's go on to our charts now. So we'll start off with euro dollar. Euro, we see price came into an important support resistance level here. And this is where we have seen price react multiple times. And today we have a big or long wick on the top, which shows rejection, which means we may be looking for a drop here. So bearish bias here for euro dollar. First target is 1.1780 and then 1.1750. And then third one will be 1.1730. So bearish bias for euro dollar. Pound dollar here, this is looking bearish as well. We have a pin bar here. Price went into the previous support resistance level. This is again a level where price has reacted multiple times. Now we have a drop from there. So in this case, looking for a bit of a pullback and looking for a drop. So price has been trading in a bit of a range here over the last few days. So expecting the price to drop towards the support. So bearish bias for pound dollar as well. Aussie dollar, this one still has bullishness in it. However, price is into an important support resistance level. So we'll have to keep an eye on this neutral bias right now. If price retests, I'm looking for price to retest 0.7340. So if it retests this level but fails to go through, then we're looking for a reversal here. So right now, neutral bias, looking for retest of 0.7340. And if it holds below, then we'd be looking for a drop. So in that case, the target would be 0.7285 and 0.7240. But first, we need to see how it reacts into 0.7340, neutral bias there. In terms of New Zealand dollar here, New Zealand dollar is looking bullish here. In this case, we're looking for price to move higher. Do keep in mind, we are coming into the zone of resistance here. So watch out for that, but there's still bullishness in the price. So first target is 0.7070, and then we're looking at 0.907095, so 0.71 area. So right now, bullish bias for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one is a bit sideways at the moment. As we can see, price has traded in both directions. It's been stuck a bit here. So at this point, neutral bias, and of course, the oil price will have an impact on this one as well. If the meetings are positive, that means we are likely to see a drop here. So in that, if basically the meetings between the OPEC meetings are positive, then Canadian dollar will go up, which means dollar CAD is likely to drop. So we'll keep an eye on it, but expect volatility in this cross. So neutral bias looking for price to trade between 1.2650 and 1.2600. All right, let's take a look at our commodities. Silver here, silver looks bearish. We see that price was into resistance here, and now we have a bearish candle close. So looking for a drop here. First target is 23.50 and then 23.30. So bearish bias for silver. Gold here, gold looks neutral at the moment. We see that price hasn't really done a whole lot over the last few days here. It's been stuck in this bit of a range here. Today's candle close looking quite neutral. I'm looking for a retest of 1822. And if it doesn't go through, we're looking for a move back towards a support of 1800. So neutral bias for now. Once it does go through 1822, then we'll target the high. Right now, though, it looks neutral. Oil here, oil looks bearish, but I would not count on this. Right now, target is 67.50 and 66.80. The problem here, again, is the OPEC meetings here that will make a difference. So we'll watch out for those. But for now, 67.50 and 66.80 will be the two targets. Copper here, copper also sideways at the moment. As we can see, price did go into the resistance and then it bounced off, but is holding above the support of 4.29. So in this case, looking for retest of 4.29. And if it holds, we may be looking for a further move to the upside. At this point, though, this is neutral. All right, Bitcoin here. Bitcoin, after the big move to the upside, is now stuck in a bit of a range. Hasn't been able to do much, hasn't done the follow through. Now with this one here, it does look bearish, but it's coming into support. So I'm looking for a retest of 46,000. And if it holds back into the range here, now, should it go through the support though, then we will look for that drop into the next level at 43,700. Right now though, it does look bearish within the range, so neutral to bearish bias, and target here is 46,000 is the first target. If it goes through, then 43,000 will be the second target. S&P 500 is neutral at the moment. Overall, still has the bullishness, but after a neutral candle, we may see a decline. So something to bear in mind here, looking for a drop towards 4,500, potentially towards 4,480. But today's candle close is completely neutral, which means we may get pullbacks here for the day. NASDAQ as well, looking neutral after that couple of moves higher here. So in this case, same thing, looking for retest of 15,680. And if it holds, then we are back into the support at 15,400. So neutral bias here for NASDAQ as well. Dow Jones, same thing, looking neutral at the moment. Price has struggled with this resistance, so looking for a retest and a potential drop towards 35,175. Again, neutral bias, looking for a range-bound move here for Dow Jones. DAX as well, looking neutral. It's been stuck in a range for a number of days here. We did see price retest the high here or the top of the range, and now it has dropped. So looking for a move towards the bottom, 15,685. And if it holds, we are back into the range once again. So neutral bias, looking for a range bound move towards 15,680. And our FTSE here also looking bearish. In this case, looking for a retest of the low 70.65. If it holds, we're looking for a move back into the range. This also is range bound for now. Nikkei here, Nikkei has been bullish, big bullish candle close here for the day. So bias is to the upside, but keep in mind, we're coming into resistance. This is where price has struggled. Even though there was a big bullish candle close into the resistance, it still bounced off of this level. So I'm looking for a retest again of 28,275. And if it fails to go through, we are back off of that resistance again. So bias right now is bullish. Target is 28,280. And this is where we will have to see how it reacts. If it does go through though, then it turns bullish from there and we will target 28,500. But for now, first we'll have to wait and see what price does at 28,275. So right now, bias is bullish for Nikkei. All right, so that's it for now. You guys have a wonderful trading day and I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.